For the first time in 35 years, the Billboard Hot 100's Top 40 is missing one of the most dominant forces in music: rap. Yes, you heard that right. No rap songs currently occupy the coveted Top 40 positions. Kendrick Lamar and SZA's massive 13-week #1 hit, Luther, finally fell off the chart on October 25, 2025, marking the end of an unprecedented streak that began back in 1990. Hip-hop fans and industry insiders are stunned, as this genre has shaped pop culture, fashion, and radio playlists for decades. The highest-ranking rap track now sits at number 44, Young Boy Never Broke Again's Shot Callin', followed closely by Cardi B's Safe featuring Kehlani at number 48, and Big X The Plug's Hell at Night at number 49. It's a moment that feels almost surreal, as rap has been a consistent presence in the top 40 for over 3 decades, dominating charts and influencing global music trends. To put this into perspective, the last time rap was absent from the top 40 was February 2nd, 1990. Back then, Biz Markie's Just a Friend was sitting at number 41, about to break through the following week. That moment unknowingly sparked a historic 35-year, 8-month streak of rap dominance in the Billboard Top 40. Think about that. For more than 3 decades, hip-hop tracks have been almost guaranteed a place among the most popular songs in the country. From Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. to Drake and Cardi B, rap has consistently reflected culture, politics, and the sound of the streets. And now, suddenly, that streak has ended. Not because rap isn't popular, but because of shifts in Billboard's chart rules and the timing of releases, creating a rare pause in the genre's historic chart domination. The rule changes at Billboard played a key role in this historic moment. Songs now go recurrent after spending a certain number of weeks on the chart and falling below specific positions, meaning they are no longer counted in the Hot 100, even if they remain popular. This is what happened to Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther, which, despite still being a fan favorite, dropped off after falling to number 38 in its 46th week. Normally, tracks with this kind of longevity would continue to occupy top positions, but under the new system, they age off the chart. Even with openings created by this rule, no other rap tracks were close enough to fill the gap. Meanwhile, pop heavyweights like Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl dominated, taking up 12 of the top spots, illustrating how the top of the charts can shift dramatically when timing and rules align. For many fans, this feels like the end of an era. Hip-hop has been more than just a genre. It's been the pulse of youth culture, political expression, and social identity. Since the early 90s, rap songs have defined generations, shaped slang, and influenced every corner of the music industry. From Eminem's explosive run in the 2000s to Drake's decade-long dominance, hip-hop artists have consistently pushed boundaries and broken records. So seeing a chart without a single rap track in the top 40 feels almost unimaginable. Some fans are calling it a temporary dip, while others fear it signals something deeper, a shift in how audiences consume music, where streaming algorithms, pop crossovers, and changing tastes are reshaping what climbs the charts. Either way, this moment has everyone talking about what's next for rap. Industry analysts point out that hip-hop's market share has quietly slipped over the past few years. In 2020, rap accounted for nearly 30% of all U.S. music consumption. By 2025, that number dropped to around 24%. It's still huge, but the decline is noticeable. Some of this dip is due to major rap artists taking time off between albums. With Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole between projects, the usual heavy hitters aren't dominating streaming like they used to. Meanwhile, pop, country, and Latin music have surged thanks to artists like Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, and Peso Pluma. Even R&B and Afrobeats are taking more space on the charts, showing that listeners are expanding their tastes. Still, it's hard to imagine hip-hop staying quiet for long. The genre's influence is too deep, too woven into modern music, to disappear completely. Behind the numbers, there's also a cultural conversation unfolding. Some argue that rap's absence in the top 40 isn't about popularity. It's about evolution. Hip-hop today is more diverse than ever, branching into subgenres like melodic trap, drill, hyperpop rap, and alternative hip-hop. Many rising rappers are building massive fan bases on platforms like TikTok and YouTube, rather than chasing mainstream chart placements. Others think streaming services have shifted how audiences discover rap, making viral moments more important than traditional hits. Yet, critics warn that oversaturation and lack of strong album cycles from top-tier artists have left the genre without a defining anthem of 2025. Whatever the reason, the absence feels strange, especially in a landscape where rap has long been the heartbeat of American music. For those who've grown up with hip-hop as the defining sound of their generation, this shift feels almost unreal. From the streets of the Bronx to global stadiums, rap music became a cultural language, one that spoke truth, rebellion, and ambition. Every era had its icons. Tupac and Biggie in the 90s, Kanye and Lil Wayne in the 2000s, Drake, Kendrick, and Nicki in the 2010s. Their music didn't just chart. It moved people, shaped politics, inspired fashion, and gave a voice to communities that mainstream pop once ignored. That's why seeing a Billboard chart without any rap songs in the top 40 feels like a silence where there should be a beat. But it might also mark a transition, not a decline. Music evolves, and maybe hip-hop is in a reflective moment, rebuilding its sound, waiting for the next wave to hit. Artists like Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Travis Scott, and Doja Cat are all rumored to be working on new projects. And history shows that every quiet spell in rap is followed by an explosion. This could be the calm before the next revolution in sound. So what does this all mean for the future of rap? Probably not the end. More like a reset. The genre has always thrived on challenge and reinvention. From mixtape culture to SoundCloud waves. Every lull has been followed by a creative surge that changes everything. Right now, with Billboard's new rules, shifting algorithms, and pop's resurgence, hip-hop may simply be regrouping. Audiences are craving authenticity again. Something raw, something real, and rap has always delivered that better than anyone. The next generation of artists is experimenting with new sounds, fusing rap with rock, electronic, and even country influences. Meanwhile, legends like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole are expected to return soon. And when they do, the charts could look completely different overnight. For fans, this quiet moment is a reminder of how deeply hip-hop has shaped the world. Even if it's absent from the top 40 right now, its spirit is everywhere. In pop hooks, in slang, in fashion, in protest chants. Rap built the blueprint for modern music. So while the numbers may have dipped, the impact hasn't gone anywhere. This isn't the fall of hip-hop. It's just the breath before the next beat drops.